North Korea fires 2 more missiles into its firing range of the Pacific Ocean. Hi, survivors. It's me, Represent, reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well, because what's going on in this world is not. Y'all, it's amping up. The tension is amping up with these countries coming against the United States of America for all their lies and all their corruption. And it's not nothing to be played with. The crazy part about it, the people over here that's running this country, all of this is allegedly. This is what they want, because this also goes into their plan of depopulation and ruining our lives. Like this is what they want. So they're gonna keep on causing problems with these other people. I just don't like to mention different countries on here because I don't want to get flagged or whatnot. But, they're going to continue to cause problems. These people are allying together to come against this country over here for all their wrongdoing, all their corruption. And people are not happy all over the world, these other leaders in these other countries, with this country here. And the sad part about it, we're going to be the ones who feel the wrath of this, allegedly and unfortunately. And that's what the leaders over here want. And all this is allegedly, but that's what's really going on. Now, a North Korean flag flutters at the propaganda village of Kijingdong in North Korea. In this picture taken near the truce village of Panmunjom inside the demilitarized zone, DMZ, separating the two Koreas, South Korea, July 19, 2022. Seoul, February 20th, North Korea launched 2 more ballistic missiles off its east coast on Monday, with the powerful sister of leader Kim Jong-un saying Pyongyang's use of the Pacific as its firing range would depend on the behavior of the U.S. forces. The launches come just 2 days after North Korea fired an intercontinental ballistic missile into the sea off Japan's west coast, prompting the United States to hold joint air exercises with South Korea and separately with Japan on Saturday. North Korea's state media confirmed it fired 2 projectiles from a multiple rocket launcher, aiming at targets 395 kilometers, 245 miles, and 337 km, 209 miles away, respectively. The 600mm multiple rocket launcher mobilized in the firing is a means of tactical nuclear weapon capable of paralyzing an enemy airfield, state news agency KCNA said. Japan's defense military said the 2 missiles launched around 2200 GMT reached a maximum altitude of about 100 km and 50 km and fell outside Japan's exclusive economic zone. Japan Prime Minister Fumio Kishida said he had requested an emergency UN Secretary Council meeting over the tests, and GG News Agency said the gathering was set for 2000 GMT Monday. But prospects for a new round of UN sanctions appear slim given the previous vetoes by Russia and China amid the Ukraine crisis and a Sino-U.S. feud over Chinese balloons found in the American skies. It's more to it than that. This is what they're just telling us. But this country obviously want beef with these other countries for money due to corruption, and also to go on their plan of planned population annihilating us, allegedly. South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff strongly condemned the launches as a grave provocation that should be ceased immediately. Seoul's foreign minister announced sanctions on 4 individuals and 5 entities linked to Pyongyang's weapons programs on Monday over the latest ICBM and missile test in what it called its faster ever such response to the North provocations. The minister said its nuclear envoy had phone calls with the U.S. and Japanese counterparts, during which they agreed that North Korea's provocations cannot be justified in any way, and it would only face consequences of self-indulgence. Y'all, hope y'all know the U.S. plotted everything and planned all this to be this way. And it's been facts proven that they have, but I have to say allegedly, but that's what's really going on. And it's terrible. The U.S. Indo-Pacific Command highlighted the destabilizing impact of North Korea's unlawful weapons programs. It's unlawful, but it's lawful for what they doing over here to us. And then they saying that people in other countries are committing crimes of humanity when they just did what they did over there in Ohio, allegedly, and all this stuff, other stuff that's going on. Y'all see the hypocrisy in all of this? Now look what they're doing to all these people over here. But they're claiming that other countries are committing crimes of humanity when that's exactly what they're doing over here to us. Allegedly. They done set all us up for utter failure. It's nothing but crimes and a lot of violence on these streets. All these high prices where people can't even afford to have a place to stay. They've let millions and millions of people cross our borders on purpose. They sit up here giving all our money to Ukraine people. They got a lot of Ukrainian people over here. They helping them more than they helping us. And I'm not mad at nobody from those countries and these different places that's coming over here, because really this country allowed it to happen. So if I'm over there and I'm seeing America it's an open border policy and they helping everybody else except for their own people, I'll be coming too. So I really fought the leaders of this country and all this corruption that's going on. The list goes on and on. How they've been targeting allegedly our food supply, our water supply, and our air. How all this weather is questionable out here. All these different things that's going on, man. How there's scarcities. You know, how they put out all this propaganda in the news when they're not even telling us the truth of what's really going on. How they're allowing all these things to happen, but they're not even helping us in one bit. And people sit up here and trust these people and listen to these people, especially when it comes to their health and their life. Come on, man. This is terrible. Now it says, I'm going to skip all that. It says, tensions rising. North Korea leader Kim's sister, Kim Yo-jong, warned against increased presence of U.S. strategic military assets following the joint air drills with its Asian allies over the weekend. Man, these people not playing. They tired of this country. The frequency of using the Pacific as our firing range depends upon the U.S. forces' action character, she said in a statement carried by KCNA. The United States and South Korea are set to hold simulated nuclear tabletop exercises aimed at improving operations of American nuclear assets this week, as well as annual springtime Freedom Shield field training in March. I mean, they can go on and on and on and on. But that's basically what's going on in regards to the tensions arising with this country and other people. It's getting near. The time is growing near. So we have to stay very prayerful these days. Under this administration, the most heinous things have happened. The most heinous crimes, allegedly. And it continues to get worse and worse and worse while they got their head up their butt. Like it's nothing. They don't care, y'all. They really don't care. Let's keep everybody in prayer. The people in Ohio, everybody in this country, as well as other countries who people are dealing with all these atrocities. Like I told y'all, it's a global agenda. We're not the only ones going through all this madness, insanity, and crimes. And we have yet to see the worst, and we have yet to hear the worst. Put your seatbelt on. Please follow me on Patreon for real, raw, uncut, unfiltered content. And as always, watch this world, watch the weather, smell your water, boil and purify your water before you use it, and keep surviving.